Just when you thought this transfer saga couldn't get any crazier, Atletico Madrid just dropped a bombshell. They rejected 150 million euros. They mocked Florentino Perez on social media. And now they're demanding a swap deal. Not for Vinicius, not for Rodrigo, for Brahim Diaz. Subscribe, because this is the transfer nobody saw coming, and it just turned the Madrid derby into a full-blown war. Florentino Perez kept his promise. After winning the presidential election, he submitted a 150 million euro bid for Atlético Madrid's Julian Alvarez, the same Alvarez who has 20 goals in 49 appearances this season, the same Alvarez who has secretly told his agents he wants the white shirt. But Atletico didn't just say no, they laughed, and now they've gone nuclear. They want Brahim Diaz, the man who has scored more goals against them than almost anyone else, in return. Here's the pressure nobody wants to name. Atletico are playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. They know Alvarez's head has been turned. They know Real Madrid have Mourinho waiting in the wings, ready to build a new Galactico era. So instead of losing their star for cash, they're demanding a player who has tortured them for years. Brahim Diaz has scored twice against Atletico this season, including a Champions League winner. And now they want him to switch sides? That's not a transfer request. That's psychological warfare. Slow this down. Picture the scene. The Real Madrid boardroom. Florentino Perez sits across from Atletico's CEO, Gil Marín. The $150 million offer is on the table, but Gil Marín slides it back. He doesn't want money. He points to a name on a piece of paper, Brahim Diaz. The room goes cold, because here's the twist. Brahim has a $40 million release clause. Atletico are offering to waive that entirely, plus add cash if Madrid agrees to send him across the city. But here's what makes this cinematic. Brahim Diaz, he's a Real Madrid fan. He came through the Manchester City Academy, yes, but he bleeds white. His celebration after scoring against Atletico in the Champions League, he put his finger to his lips and shushed the entire Metropolitano. And now they want him to wear their shirt? The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Let me break down the psychology here, because this is genius. Atletico know that signing a player who has publicly humiliated them would be a PR disaster, but they also know that losing Brahim would weaken Real Madrid's depth. The fan theories are already everywhere. Some believe Simeone wants Brahim because he's the ultimate chaos agent, a player who thrives in the big moments. Others think this is just a bluff, that Atletico are just trying to drive up the price or force Madrid to walk away. But here's what nobody is talking about. Brahim's contract situation is uncertain. He's been a squad player, not a starter. And Mourinho, if he returns, has never been shy about moving on players who don't fit his system. A swap deal solves problems for both sides, but it also creates a nightmare. Imagine Brahim Diaz celebrating a goal against Real Madrid in a derby. Imagine the whistles, the hatred, the betrayal. This isn't just a transfer. This is a player being asked to burn his own legacy to get the deal done. And the worst part, Alvarez is still pushing for Madrid. So we have a player who wants to leave Atletico, a player Atletico wants from Madrid, and two clubs who despise each other trying to find common ground. The transfer nobody saw coming just became the most complicated negotiation in football history. Atletico rejected the money. Now they want blood. Brahim Diaz is caught in the middle of a war he never asked to join, and Florentino Perez has to decide, does he sacrifice one of his own to land the Galactico he promised? This is the transfer nobody saw coming, and it's only just beginning. I want you to comment right now. Should Real Madrid accept the swap? Would Brahim Diaz actually say yes to Atletico? Smash the like button if you love transfer drama, and subscribe so you don't miss the next twist in the saga nobody saw coming.